Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today, well, the box is too big, so I can't whip it out here. But today we are going to be taking a look at the Frazetta Girls Fire and Ice Nekron. If Saturday morning cartoons fueled your imagination as a kid and powers your action figure collecting now as an adult, then you're in the right place. Thanks for stopping by, and welcome to Saturday Morning Toy Collecting.
And if you like my content, please consider subscribing.
Over the past year, Articulated Empire has become your trusted online retailer. They carry all the latest lines like Mythic Legions, Valaverse, AWOC, Zesray Studios, and much, much more. They ship your items quickly and securely. You'll be quite happy with how Steve and his team follow through with their care and attention. Articulated Empire also offers free shipping over $75 and no tax except for Illinois residents. So head over to articulatedempire.com today and build your empire. All right, here is a closer look at the box, and this is the largest Fire and Ice box that we have gotten from Frazetta Girls, and this says Elite Edition. I don't know if every box has had that on there or not, or maybe it's just this one because it is such a large package. We have a write-up right here of the, man, sorry, my light is such a glare, of the Fire and Ice world, which they just also sent out an email saying that soon you'll be able to pre-order, or maybe it's up already, the Fire and Ice 4K Steelbook Edition Restoration, which is really cool. I think I will pick up a version of that, if not the Steelbook version. We can see everything that comes in the package. The box is so big because it comes with this awesome throne, which is really cool. We've got one 12 scale action made of plastic and soft goods based on the movie Fire and Ice. You have the box contents, all of the write-up. Beautiful, gorgeous photography right there by Trevor Williams, our good buddy 1/6 shooter, looking awesome. If you open this up, the front flap, we're treated to like another image that Trevor shot. I cannot offer peace to a people who have refused to proclaim me their rightful overlord, Nekron. Who wants an overlord, my guy? Here you have everything that comes in the package pretty much displayed here in the front. I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, I know it's cartoon accurate, but man, my guy needs some pants. So let's open this guy up and see if he is as chilly as he claims to be. All right, let's start out with the big thing here, which is the throne. And boy, I got to tell you, this thing is really, 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 really well done. And what I like about it is that it is, perfectly evil for any number of 1/12 scale action figures. If you wanted to put this in with your Savage Crucibles, or if you wanted to put this in with your Mythic Legions, or your, Frazetta Girls Conan, Heroic Signatures Conan, if you just need an evil throne, I think this is going to serve us just well. Let me give you the dimensions on this thing. This thing is standing about 8.5 inches tall to the top of those wings. Maybe to the top of the wings, we're looking at close to 9 inches tall. Yeah, to the top of the wings, 9 inches tall. Yeah, that's a pretty substantial size, and it's got a good weight to it. It is definitely a very hard, very durable plastic. It's not like polystone or anything, but it also doesn't really feel hollow. It's a chunky boy. There is some weathering and dry brushing and some brown splatter, but you've got these tentacles wrapped all around this thing, sort of emerging from like right here in this point, and they are just wrapping around. You've got this gargoyle up top that's also being kind of grabbed and wrapped. And this thing is really nice, and I can't wait to work it into my display. We're just going to set that in the background, and then we're going to turn our attention to the figure itself. Let's start off with the hands here. Now that I have the ability to zoom in, I'm going to use that every chance I get. You get two gesturing, open, splayed out hands, which is really nice. Then you get two very dainty teacup sipping hands. Ooh, piano playing hands, if you will. These look very nice, very delicate. I love the sculpt on these. Those are nice. And then I really love these, the two evil hands. It's like, oh, grasping. It's like, oh, I'm going to be evil. I love these hands also, will probably be the ones that go on him. You also get two weapon gripping hands, and these are on vertical hinges. Nice little attention to detail. And then on him in the package, he does come with two punchies, for punching. And then we'll also take a look at his sword that he comes with. Very simple, just big broad blade here, has some nicks and scuffs. You've got some dry brush and wash on the, maybe not a dry brush, but a wash on the handle, but the wraps looks really nice. Very, very simple, very, very evil, almost like Danhausen. Then he does come with 3 different head portraits. So this is one of the alternate head portraits. I call this the Professor X head portrait. They all have a little plug in the top so you can swap the hair out. Very evil looking eyes, whited out, and then the teeth being gritted. And then here is angry Professor X. That nice paint job on the eyes. You can see red in the mouth. It's a separate piece of Play-Doh kind of pushed in there. Looks really nice. Again, has that hole. And then here is, knocked my light over. Here is Nekron himself in his very stoic, very calm, contemplative Professor X head. And then you can pop, you get this, like this very natural flowing, natural at rest hair piece. And then you get this wild and crazy wind-blown anime whipping around hair piece that's super well sculpted. Has a nice dry brush and a wash to it to really bring out the details. And you can just pop this on, and then you just want to make sure that it is seated properly in that plug and in the hole so that you can get that wild hair whipping around. While we have him close up and we're looking at the heads here, let's pop that head off, pop this head on. And some of these are a little, this is a little hard to pop on, simply because they've been, it's been in the package and just kind of like sitting there. But there you have it. And we're going to try each of the hair pieces on. So you've got him angry with the calm headpiece. These might take some, it might be a good idea maybe to soak these. If you find a combo that you like with the head, and the hair, it might do good to soak whatever hairpiece that you like in some hot water, then put it on, mold it to his head, and then let it cool like that so it fits a little bit better. But I think the screaming head is going to work better with the wild hair, and that looks pretty dope. I don't know which one yet. Probably this one, because it's not too extreme, but he is angry and he's got the whited out eyes. This might be the way he goes on. And these two heads that have never been put on before definitely give you a little bit of a workout. And then just lining it up. Why am I having such a hard time lining that up? That look is pretty dope, but I think this might be pretty wild as well. Maybe with one of those gesturing hands where he's out, stretching. Ooh, gotta be careful not to push it up when you move the arms. But yeah, there you have it. So yeah, now let's take a whole look at the figure itself. Okay, I just wanted to back up a little bit and give you guys a look at the figure. We're going to leave the hair off for right now, just so that you can get an understanding of how the body looks. So you do have this nice purple tunic wrapping around. You've got these black buttons sewn on right here. We have this belt, which I'm assuming does, yes, it does come apart here. You have his tunic, which is very nice material, double-sided fabric, black on the inside, very stiff wire that goes around, so you can pose this and it's going to stay no matter where you put it. No wires. Is there any wire in the sleeve? I don't feel it. No wires in the sleeves. And then let's just slip this off so we can get a look at the body underneath, because I do think it is a brand new body. This is a very lithe, slender figure. And yeah, nice gauntlets, single jointed arms, but you're going to get well past 90 You can see here, there's some nice wash and spray on the body to give the musculature like some tone and dimension. So that looks really nice. Arms can go out and hit that T-pose. They can go all the way around. You don't have a bicep swivel, but you do have that ability to like really rotate that arm around on that cuff. Let's see. The head can look up, can look down, left and right. It's on a double ball peg, but as you know, like with the hair, you're not going to get a lot of range of motion out of it. You do have this ab crunch or this upper torso, but no waist articulation at all. The waist is all one piece, the lower abdomen and the loincloth, all one piece. So leg can go out forward, but it is going to kick to the side because of the way this is done. You can go all the way out and then back a little bit. No drop down, no thigh cut, but you can rotate it like the shoulder, like on that cuff, it's no problem. You do have a double jointed knees or single jointed knees, but it goes back about 90 degrees. We have a rotation right there. No boot cut needed because of the knee rotation, and then hinge and foot ankle rocker down below. I do like the little black leather gauntlets with a little purple fur. Looks really nice. Very nice body underneath indeed. And then let's, and this guy, do I have pants for this guy? You guys let me know in the comments down below. Are you going to get some pants for this guy or no? I do have some black pants that I got from somewhere, and not sure I need them on the figure that they're on. So may give them to this dude. Just make him a little more modest. That's all I'm saying. It's just, you want to be careful with what you're flashing around in your evil ice temple. And then let's see if the belt is going to give us any trouble putting that back on. Yeah, we may have to do that off camera, but yeah, there you have a closer look at Nekron, the evil icy overlord. Now, just to bring in a few other fire and ice figures, this is how he stacks up against Dark Wolf, and then here he is with Tigra, and I think they all look very, very nice with one another. They all scale very, very well. These are just a beautiful, beautiful line of action figures, and I can't wait to see who else they make. Hopefully we get, who was the main character? Laurel? Was that his name? I can't remember. It's been a while since I've seen the film, but I would love to have him, the main character. I'd love to have like some of the wasteland warriors that he, like the savages that Nekron sends out to capture Tigra. That would be pretty cool. And then, yeah, I think that's great. We already see that they're soliciting upgraded versions of these two. So if you don't have these two, go and check them out right now at FrazettaGirls.com or wherever you get your retail Frazetta Girls figures. But yeah, let's get into some final poses here and give our final thoughts on Nekron. I'm really digging this figure. I'm really digging this line, and the fact that he can sit on that throne and just look so menacing. This is a more expensive set because you are paying for the throne, but I think, this is going to pull double duty with some other 1/12 scale figures that need a throne to sit upon. So definitely check that out. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys are planning on picking this figure up. I think it's great. It comes with just enough accessories and hands that I think you can make a really nice display piece out of this. It has a lot of shelf presence, and I think it's just going to look killer on your shelf, especially next to Dark Wolf and Tigra and any other figures from the Fire and Ice saga that they decide to give us. Let me know in the comments down below, though, if you plan on picking this guy up and who would be a good figure from your collection to sit on this throne. If you haven't had a chance to, please check us out over at Instagram at Saturday Morning Toy Collector. I am your Saturday Morning Toy Collector, Mark, and I'll see you in the toy aisles.